Spicy Phoenix 555 for the All 4 Elements Daily Agenda Series, Episode 1. We're going to talk about the planetary energies first, and then we're going to go through each individual element: earth, air, fire, and water. The planetary energies today, Big Cat. The moon connects Jupiter. Lots of positivity to the overall energies for today. Jupiter is an optimistic planet that allows you to call on your philosophical side and expand your worldly horizons. Jupiter is all about expansion, and fortune and positivity is on your side today. This is also a lucky aspect. Emotions are bigger, and a need to open up to other people, something you thought you would never do again. The moon squares Neptune today. Neptune is involved in you viewing the world with or through rose-colored glasses. This can make you feel overzealous and impair your judgment of situations because you're inclined to think the best of people, even if that's not necessarily true. You want to believe in the goodness of people, but it's important to watch out for those who might take you for granted or do not, I repeat, do not have your best interests at heart. You could get played, used, and not see it coming, which is why it's important to be aware of this possibility today. The other side of this transit is that you knowingly let others take advantage of you. Let's dive in. The first element we're going to talk about is the earth element: Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Dependable, grounded, reliable. Yes, you can be materialistic, but you work hard for the finer things in life. You are extremely loyal, sometimes to a fault. Your biggest concerns today is your health and your income. Okay. Yes. In reverse, we have isolation. This is your coming out party, earth signs. This talks about what? Having done a lot of inner work, realizing law 18 of the 48 laws of power. Full-on isolation is dangerous. This is about you what? Coming out, but looking your best. This is about you what? Keeping it together. We see the red bow tie across the throat chakra. This talks about what? You being stable and what? Thoughtful in your words. This is also about your security, feeling secure and abundant within yourself, knowing that you've what? Controlled the matrix. This is about you what? Being happy within self and stepping out a brand new, better version of self today. Earth element, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Issue occurring today. Oh, okay. Queen of Swords. Somebody's out for revenge, darling. There's somebody whose cup you refuse to take. This is also what? Somebody realizing that they're not happy in a working situation where there's a lot of stabbation, right? A lot of what? Wrong cups, right? Doppelgangers being offered around. The Queen of Swords in reverse also speaks about somebody who is extremely ruthless, bitter and cold, a jelly bogelly one. This is somebody who has been through what? An insurmountable series of unfortunate events. This is about somebody what? Changing how they handle certain situations. You what? The Queen of Swords in the upright is somebody who's wise, has the wisdom of their experiences, right? A bit judgmental, a bit critical. When the Queen of Swords is turned, right? This is somebody who's simply not having it, not allowing anybody to what disappointment at this stage of the game. This is about you having what full control of your emotions, right? Not able to be pulled about today. The Four of Cups also speaks about somebody's in the energy of missing you, would require your presence in their situation again. You're not having it. You're not having it. Sorry, let me just get more light on the situation. As I was saying, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This also speaks about what? Manipulative behavior. Somebody who's immature and insecure. This person is extremely needy, right? Possibly looking for a handout or help. Or for you to what? Put your emotions in a situation that no longer serves you. One that got you twisted. This is about leaving said situation behind. Actions that you are actually taking at this moment. Not getting involved in the drama. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, it's all about your Pentacale. You are allergic to drama in this season. This speaks about what? Independence, as well as independence of will. Also being what? Focused on the bag. The Nine of Pentacles soon goes on to the Empress. This is about what? Having business acumen, multiple streams of income, accolades, success, a new beginning. Some of you will be what? Going through what? Having a breakthrough moment. This is what? Changing how you what? Give out your gangster. Go into a new platform, a new level. One that you're not going to be dissuaded from at this point of the game. No, you aren't coming off your flip-flop, and you certainly are not, I repeat, not wearing any rose-colored glasses today. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is also about you avoiding drama that will come with what? False information. As I said, an emotional drain. This is about you using your intuition today. The Nine of Pentacles also speaks about a reward. Some kind of material success is about to be delivered unto the Earth signs today. Something that will further your security, as well as what? Point to your spiritual guidance. This also speaks about you what? Being proud of your self-discipline, focusing on what is most important to you. Again, it points out to what? Slow but steady progress. Somebody's going to also be making a major purchase today. This is about you having the energy of more than enough. As I said, no more lack mentality for the earth elements. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, avoiding emotional situations with those that would seek revenge. This also speaks about, it could be a marriage, because the Queen of Swords is somebody who's divorced. Somebody is also what? Releasing the drama around, is it a female member, an older female member in the family? Realizing that this person is bitter to the core and you're not having nothing to do with it. No, you haven't got a paw in this particular fight. If you could take the advice of avoiding drama today, what's going to be the outcome? Happiness. This is about stability within your cranium. Also, it speaks about parties, celebrations. Some of you will be going to business meetings as well. Whatever it is, whatever business you put forward today, you are furthering in your gain of security. This is how an earth sign likes to feel stable, especially if they are able to amass that stability by themselves. Proud of the work that you're achieving today. New beginning. Moving away from those that would cause, oh gosh, there's somebody who is exactly like a surgeon with their words and their actions. Emotional drain. Moving away from all of that, turning your back. Let's get a deeper insight to the emotional drain. Yes, a love situation that you're not having anymore. You haven't got what? A hockey stick in this particular fight. You realize the situation was unbalanced. You divorced yourself from this situation, whether it was a long-term relationship, a work situation, or a friendship, whatever it is to you, earth sign. You left that situation behind. Whomsoever you left in that past, one of the pet cemeteryites, they are upset, jealous, and extremely rude, but they're keeping it to themselves. Why? because you realize that they always came with bad energy. The moon also speaks about what your intuition being litty at this moment in time. Know this, that you are being spiritually guided to what? Further your own goals, your achievements, your success, knowing that you are doing swell. Solo dolo, like the girls on the pole, your ideas are gold. Know this. Bad energy of the past. You're going to get somebody trying to come back. Some of you will be having what? A call, a visitation within the next 24 hours from someone from the past. Somebody who came with the bad energy. A lying liar. This person was what? A doppelganger and an Agent Smith affiliate, right? A full-on Judas in a Peter suit. They're going to try and offer to your situation again. Why? Independent and stable, looking fabulous, gorgeous and lovely as you move through a breakthrough point today. Know this, Earth sign. Stability for all that concerns you. This also speaks about what? Being motivated, as well as what? People being motivated towards you. This is going to be a season of celebration. What about your independent natures today as you come out of isolation? Knowing full-on isolation is dangerous. I know most of you Earth signs are what? Ambivert. You come out for the Pentacali, but you need to come out for more than that today. OMG, look what jumped right out. A bitter Betty. Somebody who's brock pocketers, right? And an emotional drain. This person is crying into their cup. This is what? Gender is fluid in tarot. This is somebody who is married, somebody who you've divorced yourself from. Somebody's crying over the fact that you've gained your independence. And you did it on your own. This person is extremely bitter about past circumstances. This also speaks about what? Because it's a cup, cup represents children. If you are co-parenting with this child, I mean, well, it is a child. Their immature nature. This is nobody's parent. They're an absentee parent. Somebody who'd what? Refused to give up the money in a situation. But Earth sign, you showed them. You showed them. Moving forward to the stability that you've created for yourself. Yes, baby. Booyah. 10 of Pentacles. This is generational wealth. This also speaks about what? Possibly being the sole beneficiary of a will. You've been what? Put as the main recipient of the peace, darling dear, the Pentacles. This is also a return to your health. This also speaks about loyal connections being made at this moment in time. Why? Because you decided to take a chance on self, Earth sign. Boss up, right? If you have progeny, you are taking care of everything. Everybody is healthy and happy. This also speaks about a long-term loyal partner is approaching you. Know this, Earth sign. Whether it's in business or romance, it's a win-win situation from you. You've gone from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Base of the deck. Why? Because you chose to be what? Karma in your cranium. You dipped into your subconscious mind, reprogrammed your mind. This is why you're going to a smoother, more calmer future, one that you take the time to what? Evaluate everything. This also speaks about travel, which is what? Definitely earmarked for you as you release the burdens of the past and become the true you, the new you. Love it. Will be timestamped at the end of the read. Please go ahead, like, subscribe and share. Share these messages with whom you feel needs it or needs to know it. Right, we'll move on. We are moving on to water signs. I didn't even get the chance to shuffle. Let me give it a shuffle, but this will be your first card, water signs. Today's energy brings you what? The Wheel of Fortune. This is the karma wheel in your favor. A 10 talks about what? The completion of a cycle. It also speaks about timing. A cycle that needed to be ended is now about to what? Be cut off. This also speaks about what? A karmic relationship. One that was spontaneous, could have been based on sex. Yes, I said it. Somebody's about to cut somebody off and go towards their own wheel of fortune. Water element, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Serious, extremely emotional and private, highly sensitive as well as intuitive. You are being guided today. Water elements to what? Nurture unto self, removing karmic situations from your life. Let's get an overall message from the Wisdom of the Oracle Chakra cards. One card for the water elements, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Look at this. Isolation came back out again in the upright, no less. I already said somebody's removing themselves from a karmic situation, whether it's with the work field, because Jupiter is about expansion as well as money, work, romance, friendship, whatever. You are saying, Dos for Daniel, with two of these and one of those, removing yourself too sweet, realizing isolation is the way for you to heal and boss up. Relying on what? The unseen. I'm also getting a message. Somebody received a message which pushed them to isolate themselves from a situation, remove themselves from a situation. That message you got was the truth. This is why you're moving on. What steps will the water elements be taking to remove themselves from karmic situations, putting themselves into what? Solitude, gambling on themselves today. This also speaks about what with the Wheel of Fortune, spontaneity, be wanting to be spontaneous. This is serendipity, worth water signs. Some of you have been going through a run of bad luck. Look at this. Same cards coming up again. Four of Cups on its face, darling dear. Moving yourself from an emotionally draining situation. This also speaks about what? The missation of offering your cup. Yes, you are feeling what? Drained. Realizing that what? You moved away from a situation that was indeed the Wheel of Fortune. You or them, darling dear. You or them. If you continue to move on, water signs, what will be the outcome? Moving away from a situation that is not allowing you to what? Be your baddest self. Working for your greatest good. We've got the Strength card, darling dear. You will not be tempted back into any situation that no longer serves you. This is Leo energy. This talks about your spiritual strength, darling dear. Again, this speaks about what? Your instinct care for others. This is what you do, water signs. But now you're realizing whom you need to be strong and away from. Isolate yourself from. Realizing that your emotions, your mental health is your wealth today. Let's get a deeper look at this. This Wheel of Fortune, the energy around the water elements, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yes, we've got the Queen of Cups crowning with your own queen, darling dear. You have unconditional love. This is about you, what? Putting your third eye on that Mitch or bitch, whatever the situation is for you. You are no longer putting yourself in a situation that is not for your greatest good and for your ultimate expansion. The Queen of Cups is somebody who is loyal, whether male or female, or loyal to what you love. This is about you what? Taking responsibility for yourself. You have you're highly intuitive. You have psychic, we all have psychic abilities, but you've been prompted and pushed to remove yourself from a situation that is emotionally draining, where you are being what? Used, We already discussed this with the Neptune energy. Today is the day for the water element to rip off rose-colored glasses and see whom is what helping you row your boat and who's sinking it, darling. Base of the deck, what did I say? This is you highlighting a bit of stabberation in a situation. Backstabbed many times, brought down, scote, possibly to your last. But the 10 also speaks about what? It highlights the Wheel of Fortune as well as the Sun energy. You've got 2 10s. This talks about a breakthrough, darling dear. And it was also a message from your ancestral team, right? To keep going, keep working towards your goals. Removing yourself is what? The best outcome for you, where you can get quiet as well as heal from a lot of stagnation. Well, look at this, more isolation cards. Spiritually guided to remove yourself from a situation that is full on emotionally draining. I told you, if you're crying in a situation all of the time, it's not a relationship, it's a funeral. And you're realizing this now. Water elements, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Love it. What about this hairline taking situation? Yes. No rules and no boundaries. Moving yourself away from a situation. This is not a marriage. This is leaving a job, leaving a relationship, leaving something that was not guided by God. We have a 5, gone from the 4 to the 5 on its face. This talks about extreme conflict, Guantanamo Bay level conflict, emotionally draining, and what? Insanity making situations, realizing that doing the same thing over and over is getting the same results. Now, my water signs, you have decided to remove yourself from a situation where you feel there is no God. Yes. This is a moving away from situations where there's a lack of forgiveness, there's a lot of arguments, petty arguments, subterfuge, bull swanky, diversions. This is you what? Being intuitively guided to move. If you have progeny, you're moving with them. Final outcome, your strength. The strength you will gain. This is also pride in self. Being able to what? Move away from situations in a dignified manner as only a queen can. Yes. Strength in the face of what? A false empress. On their face, a blessing blocker. Somebody who drank. This person what? Came for everything with their hand out. It could be an older female, an older family member, whomsoever it is to you. This is no one's mother. This is no one's true partner. This is somebody who is what? High personified, a blessing blocker to boot. This is also speaks about what? Somebody moving away from a situation where there was a lie told about a pregnancy, or what? The DNA, mother's baby, father's baby, never. This is a situation to remove yourself from. This person is bitter, twisted, and unkind, right? And unable, right, to co-create. They need the energy of others. Water signs, you are realizing, because you're in the upright self-realization situation that was unforgiving, realizing that martyrdom is not the way to go today. Base of the deck, that's the truth, darling dear. A passionate new beginning, stepping out, being spontaneous. This is what is on the cards for you today, my water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Right, we're going to move along to air signs. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You're powerfully creative. It's all about your thoughts, the mind, your intellect, your creativity is tapping into your fun side. You are extremely adventurous and exciting. Logically thinking, and like to like to communicate your thoughts and your ideas in a situation where you are what, not being judged, but only if you're judged as what, intelligent and having all of the intel. Liking to calculate your risks. Some of you are feeling extremely anxious today. We have your message. Massage. Renewal, darling dear. Made new. Law 25 of the 48 laws of power. A new beginning for you, or feeling fulfilled. Some of you are meditating more, realizing that everything starts and ends with self, knowing that it's 10% of what happened to you and 90% on how you get great, darling dear. This is about you isolating yourself from any dramatic or drama-filled situation. I'm also hearing a renewal on some kind of a lease. A renewal of an old friendship. Wow, I don't know about that, you know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's have a look, darling dears. Let's see. Energies around my air elements today. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Thank you. Your overall energy is the 5 of Pentacles. This is about feeling left out in the cold, right? Left to what? Or put, was it hung out to dry? 5 of Pentacles in the upright, feeling isolated, right? And insecure. This also speaks about some kind of a financial loss, possibly what, causing bad health, as well as many arguments around you. This also speaks about what, time has expired in that situation. This also speaks about somebody being dispossessed, having to remove themselves, possibly with the black bags from your domicile. They are being iced out today. Why? It's the only way you're going to get better, darling dear. Bad energy, I say. Isolating yourself from a situation. What actions or steps was taken? Wow. Okay then. Hey, we've got the Tower, the Death card in reverse, as well as the Two of Wands. A situation that was what, fraught with arguments. This is also what, a surprise transformation, deciding to move away from a toxic situation, a situation that was stagnant, where there was no renewal, no rebirth. It was a what, ghetto Groundhog Day. The Tower card is represented by Fire, Mars, as well as Uranus energy in the upright, a destructive force in your life. This also speaks about what, sudden change. Somebody's going through a bout of depression, feeling what, like off in themselves. They need to what, realize that better days are ahead. You have the whole world in your hands. Stop paying attention to what happened. It's about what you're going to do about that situation. Wallow in it, or become what, a warrior in it. Sudden change. Somebody who is actually in a medical situation, because the Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles in the upright speaks about bad health, right? This person is going to be drawn back from death's door and have a whole new outlook on life. They're going to be coming back with a more spiritual outlook on life. Moving away from a situation that was a whole and complete failure, one where you felt iced out, where you weren't listened to. This also speaks about a lot of research was done in a situation, possibly on the internet, to determine the energies that was around you. Yes, 2 of Cups. This talks about you what? Moving away from a situation that was wholly disastrous and keeping you held back from your greatest good. Always feeling isolated. My air signs. This is about you what? Choosing you. This is the Caduceus. It talks about balance. Could be balance within self. Let's get a deeper look at these cards. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles, please. Energy around the big cat air signs. Yes, baby. We've got the Temperance, Sagittarius energy. This talks about what? Moderation, understanding that it was a difficult path that you trod, one that was fraught with isolation, loneliness, but Spirit was with you every step of the way. This is why you have not faltered. This is why you have not failed. Spirit wants you to what? Reassess the situation. This is about evaluating everything, your part as well as theirs. Moving away. Yes, yes, the journey has been hard, but it's all about the lessons that you learned on this journey. Could be as many as 5 people against you, or as many as 5 crimes committed against you. Yes, continued slow but steady progress on the base of the deck. Turning your back on a toxic situation, negative dark thoughts that kept you what? Stuck, stagnant and stuck. This is also about what? Being loyal to yourself, dependable, right? It also speaks about a loyal partner coming towards you, one that you can actually trust, whether in the business or the romantic field. The Knight of Pentacles also speaks about you being what? More methodical, right? And efficient with your routines. Why? Because it's about your traditions, being unemotionally available for those that would what have you in Guantanamo Bay. This is about your new beginning, darling dear. You've transformed. Balancing out, understanding love comes from what? Self first. Clarify the Two of Cups, please. Moving away from karmic situations that had you stuck, realizing that you had the ruby slippers all along. Dorothy. Wow. It's a lot of cards. This card keeps flashing up, the Knight of Wands. This is somebody who's in and out of your life. Not for a long time, but a good time. This is somebody that you cannot rely on. Come with all the fire, right? But never the smoke, darling dear. They're too busy getting gone. What's this? Look at this. Clarifying the moving on. You've got the Two of Cups twice. So nice, Spirit had to come for it twice. Some of you will be going into unions. This talks about engagements, partying, celebrations, loving on yourself. The Two of Cups is represented by Cancer energy. This also speaks about soulmates being attracted to you. Why? Because you're leading with that big F word. What's that? Forgiveness of all involved. Love it. Yes. This talks about what assured success in what is being attracted to you at this moment in time. It's about you being able to what? Put down your guard. This is not a situation that you're going to be what? Made to feel vulnerable. This is somebody who's what? Going to be putting in the same amount of effort as you. This is also you what? Attracting the job that you want, right? This also speaks about loans, vacative, right? Partnerships. You are attracted. Why? Because of your work ethic. You're determined to win. My air elements, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. What about this in and out nature? Yes. This is about you bossing up in your emotions department, realizing who's trying to take you off your flip-flop. This is about you what? Being solid and secure within yourself, right? As I said, you are leading with forgiveness, forgiving all, looking back at past mistakes. I mean, well, it's not really a mistake if you understand the lesson in the situation. You've been granted a new beginning, one which is fraught with emotional maturity. This also speaks about the attraction of partners who are emotionally secure. As well as financially set. This talks about what? A fiery passion. Somebody's watching you, right? Because not only are you single, you are handling all of your responsibilities solo, dolo, like the girls on the pole. This also speaks about what? Multiple opportunities coming towards you. Again, I caution you, my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, evaluate everything. Right, so we're going to move on to the fire element. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Your keyword is about creativity, action. This also speaks about spirit, being what? Highly intuitive, passionately guided. You can be seen as temperamental. Why? Because you are always in achieving mode. Can be seen as being extremely strong-willed and possibly a visionary, someone who takes action, right, towards their visions, because you take the time to plan, plot, and strategize, always working on a new beginning. You are dramatic and take risks with your creativities and your career. Impulse. This is about you what? Being in a situation where you're not sure whether to go left or right. Again, we see what? A lot of orange. This talks about your sacral chakra. This is about having the confidence to trust in self at this moment in time in order to what? Tap into your growth game. This is a season where many things will be illuminated to you, especially today. My fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This also speaks about what? Dealing with people who are what? Limited in their thinking, dinosaurs in their thinking. This is about you realizing that you have to find another way to handle said people, right? Let's give it a good shifty. Energy around the fire signs today on the Daily Agenda Series, Episode 1. We have the Two of Cups. What you are seeking is seeking you. This is about being tip-top attraction mode. The Two of Cups also speaks about soulmates, your soul family. Somebody's going to invite you on a date. Some of my what? Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a meeting of what? Minds, a unity. Something is about to kick off. This also speaks about what? Marriage, as well as what? True love's first kiss. Bringing balance into a situation, harmonizing a situation. This also speaks about what? Partnerships. Could be deals, contracts being made today. Actions that you took around these new beginnings, these new partnerships, this new harmony. Yes, baby. We have the Knight of Cups. This is about you what? Moving forward towards a situation that is going to be a lot of celebrations kicking off, invitations, parties. This is also about celebration of feminine energy. The Knight of Cups is normally somebody who what? Romanticizes a situation, but this is you leading from your heart space, coming out of confusion, realizing that what? Everything comes from within. Once you set it in your heart, in stone, set out your intentions, your cup will runneth over. This is also, some of you are moving towards what? A chance of romance. This is an offeration. Somebody's been watching you and they're about to what? Step forward, make themselves known. It also speaks about others are being drawn to a specific hobby at this moment in time, which is going to create surprising new situations from said hobby. This also speaks about what? Being aware of those that are going out of their way to be extremely charming today, because they're not coming with false offerings. True partnerships, partnership deals, contracts are being offered to you today. Final outcome. These two wanted to come up. Yes. We've got the Knight of Wands again. Good golly and gosh. This is a what? Dig dealer, a mattress back community genitalia. I have to mention it. Why? Because the Hermit is on its face. This is somebody who is full on codependent. This person has no healing. This person, how can I put it? They're there for a quick time. Somebody's going to try and romance you. This is about you choosing from two. You're going to get an offering, choosing off two contracts that you may wish to go along with, right? But you have to what? Put your third eye on that bitch or midge. The cups is about your intuition, your emotions, tapping into your heart to see whom's offer you should take on this day. One situation will keep you what? Codependent, stuck, right? And stagnant. Another situation will what? Pour into you, yourself, your self-care, your self-love. In the original Rider-Waite, the Ace of Cups has multiple streams of income. This is about you making a wise decision today. My fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have the impasse. You have two paths to choose. Yes, look at this. Love, a true love situation is afoot, darling. Dear. The Two of Cups clarified by the what? The Six, right? The Lovers, trumped. This is about what? A divinely guided union. This is why Spirit wants you to what? Choose the contract you take today wisely. Whether in love, business field, friendships, whatever. Put your third eye on that bitch or Mitch. We have Archangel Michael in the background. Archangel Michael rules Leo energy. This is about being spiritually guided, being assertive. It also rules what? Sun energy, as well as the solar plexus. Your solar plexus is about you what? Being more confident and on your purpose, having courage to control the situation. It also speaks about the direction of east, something about the east. The solar plexus also rules your virtues. Yes, what did I just say? A spiritually guided union. We have the King of Cups, someone who's emotionally mature. You are emotionally mature in your own, on your own. This is about you bossing up on bitches or mitches. You can't be pulled about. The King of Cups is slow to speak. This is somebody who takes the time to consider all emotions in all areas of any situation. This also is somebody leaving an addiction behind, putting down the cup or pipe, whatever it is. Could be addictions to what? Bad situations. Why? This is your harvest season. Look at all of these cups and love. And all of that love came from the unseen, which poured into you. Self-love, always. What's being offered to the big cat fire signs today? Lots of emotion on the table. Look at this. Success and victory, darling dear. Accolades, achievements. Some of you are making what? Purchase of big ticket items. This could be a new vehicle, a new home, whatever it is. Somebody's going to be aiding and abetting your success. This also speaks about an engagement or being engaging, or if you have a platform, this is about what? Many coming to offer to you, adoring what you've got going on. Continue to what? Tap into your creativity. The ones is all about the fire, darling dear. The fire, your motivation, what you're spiritually guided to. As I said hobbies before, a key word, hobby. Whatever your hobby is, this is where you're going to get your most accolades. What about this person that wanted you stagnant and stuck? Right? This bringer of the darkness. This one that doesn't know what their Panani or Fatum has amnesia. Right? This fake friend. They're still a backstabber. And whomsoever they're out betraying, it better not be you. My fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is about you taking a knife out of your back. Right? And finding other things to glorify. This is your emotional well-being. Celebrating yourself. Knowing thyself. This also again speaks about invitations, parties, celebrations, accolades. That is in the forefront. This is why this betrayer would like to come back. Yes, baby, you better be vigilant and continue with the block party. Hey, wounded warrior. You know who these personal people are. On that note, I close episode 1 of the All 4 Elements Daily Agenda series. Thank you very much for joining me and for lending your energies to these reads. Todd, if you require to pick up some of my channel merchandise, my shop is in the right hand corner of the screen. Toddle over to Teesprings, where I have a plethora of paraphernalia that will surely titillate your fancy. Also, take the hop, skip and jump to the Patreon, where you will have access to all the extended reads for $5.55 change. If you require a more in-depth personal read, please email me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.